Okay, so as promised, I'll be back to get ready to show you my tea. So this is garden tea. This is the package that it comes in when you order garden tea. I have a tea bag snuggled in here for easy access to make for you to be able to make your tea, as well as a set of gloves to just kind of keep you clean while you're making your tea. And then in this packet, though the packet looks kind of small, it's enough to make two tea applications for two teas. So garden tea. Ain't it so pretty though? It's so pretty. With that being said, here's my one of the clients that I have used garden tea on, and this is her hair afterwards. I think there's a glare on it. So you see my hair now. My hair now has the Morning Glory mask, and I still have some residue on it because I haven't shampooed it at this point. But I'm getting ready to next, and so I'm going to go ahead and make my tea. So in this glass, I already have some hot water that I have boiled. So you're making it just as if you would make tea to drink. And so I put some in a serving size for my hair in here. And so I'm going to just kind of push it down in here. Got to be careful because the water is hot to start to make my tea. I love the transformation of how the water kind of turns as I put my tea in. It goes from clear to like this teal color, and then after a while it'll go straight to the burgundy. I'm going to add some more hot water. And you probably can see the color now. Yeah, it's kind of a teal color, and that's not me doing it, it's just the teal. Yeah. So it's going through that process. So now normally I would let this sit for about 5 or 10 minutes. And once it sets for 5 or 10 minutes, then I would put it in a spray bottle, and I'm going to saturate my hair with it. And then once again, go back to like a plastic cap to put over it. And I'll let it sit for a while. Some people would say, well, I'll let it sit for 30 minutes. If I'm not doing anything, I don't care. I'm just going to let it sit. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to make sure that it penetrates into the hair shaft. And so that's the goal, is to making sure that it penetrates into the hair shaft. You probably see the color changes some now. So it's not as much as a teal color. But I love the transformation. I love watching it go from that teal color. And I always have to be careful. My daughters always say that I got my fingers trained to heat. So I always take my hands in there, and I have to always set myself aside. But you see the color change like before your eyes. So it's going to this like brownish color. The more it sits, it'll turn into like a burgundy-ish color, just slightly, not like a deep tint burgundy. But I love using this because I have fine textured hair, and with having fine textured hair, if I leave a lot of oil in my hair, it's gonna be like wah, wah, wah. Like, I can't stand the way it looks because it has this stringy look that is not pleasant to me at all. It doesn't represent my hair well. So I have to go other ways to get the nutrients and stuff into my hair without using a lot of heavy oils on it, so that I can get body and bounce without feeling stringy. And if I can avoid all of that, then generally speaking, my silk presses last me a long time. And one of the reasons why I also avoid oil, maybe something that you experience as well, is that with having fine textured hair, my body produces oil. My skin is always kind of oily on my face. And so do I use lotion? Yes, but not probably as much as some people, because again, my skin is always oily, and I haven't put anything on it today, and you can kind of still see the oil, just in my skin. So the same thing happens to my hair. It gets extremely oily, so I have to avoid adding any oil at all, because again, it'll end up in like stringy looking hair versus body and flowing and pulling. So as you see, the color is still going through the changes before you. Not been 10 minutes because I ain't even taking it longer, just 4. But I just wanted you to see like this process that it goes through, and it kind of gets all of this like soft to keep. And so this is why I like tea bag, because then you don't have all those floaties in your tea. And then at the end, I just take and I'll squeeze all of the excess off because I want all of the nutrients out of the tea. I want all of it. So I'll squeeze from time to time and then I'll put back in and I'll let it do what it do. And as you see, the color is changing. But that teal is pretty to me from the beginning. It just goes from clear to teal to the brown. And then it has just a slight tint of burgundy red to it, just a very slight tint. So it's not much further from it now, and I'll go ahead and spray it in my hair. But I'll be back with the results of what my hair looks like you see it now, like this. But this because it's been up in this ponytail that I've been wearing for like since the end of the first of May. Sometimes I give my hair a break and I just won't do anything. I just had one little baseball caps and just give it a break from everything for a minute. And this is my everything break. And when I come out of my break, I'm coming back with nutrients and I'm going to hit it hard and I'm going to do my mask and I'm going to do my teas and I'm going to allow my hair to have the fullness of all of it, all of what it needs. And so for that, it continues to grow and it continues to be healthy for me and it continues to be a great foundation for me to silk press. So just want to show you my tea process. I was back with the tea and talk to you in the next video.